What's up guys, it's Ryan here and I am at the Changi Airport in Singapore, which is one of the biggest, most popular airports in the entire world, and I'm gonna be spending 24 hours here before I take off on my flight. I just got here from the SkyTrain from the city. You can see I got all my bags with me. So first I'm gonna drop off my bags and check in for my flight. But like I said, my flight isn't actually until tomorrow afternoon. So I have about 24 hours here. But luckily, this is one of the best places to have a layover in because there's so much to do here, right? They have so many different amenities. They have a movie theater, they have a gym, they have like a gaming area, they have a massive mall, all sorts of stuff, which I'm gonna show you today. So let's get into it. So the first thing I see when I walk in is just this massive open area, and the flights are checking over here. But on this side is the Jewel, which I believe is the mall, but we'll check all that stuff out later. Gonna go check in for my flight, drop off my big bag here, and then we'll explore some of it. Okay, so I tried to check in for my flight, but my flight is, like I said, tomorrow at about 3 in the afternoon, and they basically told me I have to wait until tomorrow, which is weird because I saw online that you could check in up to 24 hours before your flight, and it's, you know, less than 24 hours. Anyways, she recommended some things to do though. I can leave my bags at some baggage hold areas, so I'll end up doing that, and then we can explore a little bit. But I mean, these bags are weighing me down. They're getting pretty annoying to hold around. All right, dropped the bag off, so now I'm a little bit lighter. It was about $16 for them to hold it overnight until tomorrow, which I believe that would be closer to like $12 US. Thought it would be free, but unfortunately not. But just nice to get that off. My phone is about to die now though, so I'm gonna find a place to charge that and then get something to eat. It's around 9 o'clock now, and then I need to find somewhere to sleep tonight. We'll do that after. I decided my best bet to find a place to get some food, relax, and charge up my phone would be the mall, the Jewel. So I'm walking there now, just down these long tubes basically, which I believe I read on the internet that the mall connects to all of the terminals, so it's like a central hub there, and then it springs off to other terminals, so I can access those pretty easily. So yeah, we're just heading over there now. And for all the conversions for everything that I get in this video, it's all a little bit cheaper. So $1 US is worth about $1.30 Singaporean dollar, I think it is. So a little bit better value. All right, it looks like we're coming up on the entrance here, and then it's like, looks like this big massive Jewel basically, which I guess is how they got the name. Just walked in now, and it looks like your standard mall, got multi-levels. But something did catch my eye over here. Check this out, massive waterfall from the middle here. Oh my, so this is definitely one of the main attractions, and the water changes different colors based off the light shined on it. I mean, what kind of airport are you gonna find with anything close to this? Massive mall with a massive water fountain in the middle. Insane. So I'm trying to figure out where I can get food, and it gives me a full directory map where I need to walk to, what escalator I need to get on. All right, I made it to a food court. Basically, it's called the Food Republic. So they got all different kinds of restaurants down here, different local food. But for me, on the way down here, my phone did die, so I wasn't able to record it, but I found a full-on grocery store with everything a normal store would have. So I ended up getting some yogurt here, which has about, almost 40 grams of protein in it. So having that, and then I'll probably get something else to eat as well, and then that'll probably call it for tonight. So most stuff is closing down. It's getting towards like 10 o'clock now, but I do need to find where I'm sleeping, so probably should do that. And just a few things I've noticed so far. First off, they do have free Wi-Fi everywhere. Here in the mall, all of the terminals, free Wi-Fi, so that's super nice. Also, the bathrooms, they have full-on bidets, which you don't see very often. Even the places I've been staying in Singapore didn't have bidets. All the bathrooms here do, so definitely the luxury there. And the last thing would probably just be how easily accessible everything is. There's transits that will take you all around to the different terminals, escalators, elevators, and everything's pretty much 24 hours. Of course, not all the restaurants are, but like I said, the movie theater is. There's different lounges that are. Apparently too, there's a lot of like massage chairs that you can find that are all free. So they offer a lot of free stuff, which is super cool, because a lot of people do have longer layovers here and they want to be able to do something. So I can see so far why it's, you know, one of the top airports in the world. So it looks like they turn off the water fountain at night, so this is everything lit up. It's very quiet here now. It's about almost 11 p.m. All right, I'm making my way to Terminal 3 now, so I have to get on a SkyTrain. There's 4 total terminals. I started in Terminal 2 because that's where my flight is gonna be. But yeah, we're gonna check out Terminal 3. It sounds like there's quite a bit in Terminal 3. Maybe that's where I'll end up staying for the night. We'll see. But let's head over there. Again, it's like just the size of Terminal 2 I was at earlier. Still quite a few people even at this time of night. It's always busy here, it seems like. SkyTrain to Terminal 3. All right, we made it to Terminal 3. The only thing I'm not sure about is what's available on the public side versus what's available after security. Since I haven't gone through security yet because I can't check in until tomorrow morning, I might not be able to get to do some of the stuff such as the movie theater. I'm not quite sure what that is, but we'll take a look, we'll explore a little bit, and then I'm gonna fall asleep here eventually, so figure out where I'm sleeping. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on here in Terminal 3. I did do a little bit of research as I've been walking around, and it looks like most of the stuff that I wanna see, and I'm sure you guys will wanna see, is on the air side after you get through security. So we'll do that in the morning, but for now, I'm gonna head back towards the mall, the Jewel Mall here, and it sounds like there's some lounges there and some place I can get some sleep. So let's head over there. And there actually is a few hotels here. Like there's this one right over here called the Crown Plaza Hotel, as you can see on the sign there, somewhere down this way. But those are like $300 to $400. That is, Singaporean dollars, but still, that's still over, $250 for one night hotel. As nice as it would be, I think I'm just gonna have to do the budget place tonight. All right, just a little update. It's about just after midnight, like 12:15, I believe. And I've been walking around quite a bit. I made it to the mall where I thought I could find a lounge to get some sleep, but little did I know all of them are closed. So that's awesome. So now I'm in the bathroom. I'm gonna brush my teeth in here and hopefully find a couch to sleep on. The middle area of the mall, which is where the water fountain is, they turn it off at night, but there's like some places to sit out there, so maybe I can try to get sleep there. Or I'm just gonna go back to the Terminal 2 and find somewhere to lay down there. But yeah, it didn't go exactly to plan, but I'm gonna make it work. And in the morning, we'll check into our flight, get to go onto the air side and get to see the rest of the airport and what it has to offer. Okay, so I was able to actually get a little bit of hope. I was doing some more reading online, and it looks like back in Terminal 3, there's a place that I can hopefully get some sleep there, because here in the mall there's really nowhere comfortable at least. So I'm gonna head back to Terminal 3. Luckily the transit SkyTrains don't close until 2 a.m. so I still got some time. So headed back to Terminal 3. Well, unfortunately I didn't find much of options, so I think it's gonna be this place right here. I'm gonna join this guy playing on the other side and get some sleep here. Well, that didn't last long. I was there for about half an hour. Got kicked out because they started cleaning the area. So gotta find somewhere else. Back on the SkyTrain, going back to Terminal 1. Might be a place to sleep there, hopefully. I'm in this massage bed. Let's see how long I can stay here until I get kicked out. Well, didn't get kicked out. It's about 6:15 in the morning right now, so I got about not even 5 hours of sleep. Woke up a few times. Definitely not the most comfortable bed, but it's alright. So I think I'm gonna go back to Terminal 2 now, go try to check in. Hopefully I can get through security, and then we can check out some of the areas after security. So the movie theater, different gardens, I think, more lounges too, maybe more comfortable than the ones here on the outside, and see what else they have. All right, so I just took the sky bridge from the mall back to Terminal 2, where I should be checking in for my flight. But I'm up on the second floor now, above like the departure area. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. You can kind of see over all of it. It's a very open area. And up here, there's a lot of different restaurants and stuff that people can get food. I went to go try and check in again, and they again told me to wait a little bit. So I ended up taking a little bit of a nap again. So I fell asleep for a couple hours. But then when I got up, looked like they were about ready for me to check in, so I went and came and got my bag. And this is the place that I went to, just called baggage storage. It was, like I mentioned earlier, about 16 Singaporean dollars, closer to $12, $13 US. So I believe they have these in every terminal, and they'll hold your bag for up to 24 hours. So if you are early for a flight, or if you want to keep your bag here while you explore the city during your layover, you can. So just an option. But yeah, now I'm gonna head to check in, go through security, and then we will be on the air side to explore all the stuff on that side. Also, I found one of these trolleys to leave on my bags, so you don't have to be carrying around your bags the whole time, cause my shoulders get tired. So it's nice to have these trolleys. They have them all around the different terminals as well. You can just plop your bags on and just push it around, all completely free. Makes it a lot easier. So there's a place called Hub and Spoke, which is located just outside of Terminal 2, which I'm at. And it sounds like it's kind of like a lounge, but it has a shower access as well. And I looked online and it looks like it's like pay per use, about 5 Singaporean dollars per use. So I figured I'd go there and clean up a little bit because I've spent the whole night in the airport and I don't want to be smelling the whole time on my long flight today. So let's go check that place out. Pretty nice area. They got lockers in here. So yeah, I'm sure you saw, but it was 5 Singaporean dollars. Gonna clean up here and then we'll head back to the terminal and go through security. I just finished up the shower. It was actually really nice. Showers are all clean and high quality. Got soap and everything. The only thing is if you don't have a towel, they don't provide them for free. You have to purchase one or just not use one. So I just didn't use one. But it would have been like an extra $4.50 Singaporean. So overall, pretty cool. Now I'm heading back to the terminal. Finally made it to the transit side of the airport. So now I get to do some exploring. I'm gonna start in Terminal 1 and make my way down throughout the 4 terminals and see what they have. So I made it to Terminal 1, which is the tropical themed terminal, and it has several different amenities. It has a cactus garden, an outdoor bar, a aircraft viewing mall, and a sculpture called the Social Tree, which I'm intrigued to see all of those, so let's see it. So the first place I was able to find is that outdoor pool and outdoor bar. So not just an outdoor bar, but it has a full-on pool too. Check this out. So you walk in here, you already get a breeze because you're outside. Here's the bar on the right. Walk in. You can hear the planes flying over us. And look at this, oh my gosh. Super nice pool, and you can see in the background there the runway. I mean, where would you ever see this at an airport? It's about 28 Singaporean dollars to get in, and that's no limit time, so you can spend like your whole day over here, which is pretty cool. So I'm not gonna be doing any swimming today, but if you're ever here on a long layover, you wanna jump in a pool, you're feeling hot, definitely the chance to. I know this isn't the only pool as well, so. Looks like I stumbled upon a water lily garden as well, which I didn't read online, but figured to check it out. They got the sign here, kind of explaining what it's about. And you walk out here. Very peaceful out here. It can get very chaotic in the transit area, so being able to have something like this is super cool. Okay, next up is the Cactus Garden, which is one of the more popular gardens here. It looks quite a bit bigger too than the other one. Yeah, I can see why this one's popular. It's a lot bigger, a lot more open space. Got some views of the plains out here, and the other side actually is just like a green field, looks like. Definitely the nicest garden so far. I also just found this little viewing area here in Terminal 1 with a little walk area. Doesn't have a name, but still cool. They just have these things everywhere, it's crazy. Okay, that garden I was just at was called the Discovery Garden, so if you were wondering. So I've been walking around Terminal 1 trying to find this social tree. Little did I know that they got rid of it about 4 years ago. So this is what it looks like now. Just this Louis Vuitton store, a Dior store, all these designer stores. Basically, I guess they just took it down so they could put up some more shops and sell some more stuff. With that being said though, that's about all to see in Terminal 1. So now we're gonna head to Terminal 2. All right, we made it to Terminal 2, which has some more cool things to offer. Again, it's got a couple gardens, which I think is really cool that all the different terminals have gardens. It's a way to kind of get out of the busyness of the transit area. So yeah, they got the gardens, they got a gaming area, I believe, and some other things as well. Let's go check it all out. I don't know if you guys can see that there though, but they also have a gym, it looks like, in this lounge. So the way that lounges work is you can get memberships there, but you can also get like single-use entries. And this one looks like it has a gym, massages, shower, so you could spend the whole day there, get a good workout in, then clean up, get a massage, all before your flight. Most of them are around like 50 Singaporean dollars per use, but I'm sure some are more expensive, some are a little bit cheaper. So we're heading to the Sunflower Garden first. It's up on the second floor, and as you walk to it, you get this little view of the lily pond, I believe, or the little pond area with some greenery and there's fish in there as well. And then as you get out of the busy area, it leads you to the Sunflower Garden here. Look at these, yeah, this is really cool. All the sunflowers. This one's not too big, and the rain is starting to come down a little bit now, but it's cool how so many of the sunflowers are just lined up here. Again, just another place to relax and get some fresh air. Gosh, we gotta start adding these to airports everywhere else. This is like a must-have, especially nowadays with everyone being so stressed. This is a great way to relieve some of that. Looks like they do have this place called the Gourmet Garden too, where they got some different restaurants here with some different plants and stuff to keep the energy good and positive. You can see they got trees at the different tables, and it's a lot of greenery. I've noticed this airport has a lot of greenery, more happiness, more positivity, better oxygen flow, all of that fun stuff. I did find a little kids play area with a slide and some other stuff. Good way to keep the kids occupied while they're waiting for a flight. So it looks like the gaming area is under maintenance right now or something. They're working on it, so again, not able to see that. I'll put up some pictures and some clips of it as well, just so you can get an idea of what that looks like. That's kind of the main things in Terminal 2. You know, they got the common things all terminals have, like the lounges and the food courts and that kind of stuff. But as far as like the specific stuff to this terminal, it would mainly be that garden and the gaming state area that's not available. There's a couple other smaller gardens, but those are kind of the main things. But now we're gonna head to Terminal 3 and see what they have there. All right, we just made it to Terminal 3, which is one I was looking to the most, I think. And it has a bunch of different art, different gardens as well, including the first butterfly garden. But the main thing is they have the notorious slide, which is like a 4-story slide. So let's go check it out. Oh, and I almost forgot, they also have a free movie theater showing films 24/7. So the first place we're gonna check out is the Butterfly Garden. Pretty popular here. So I guess they keep the butterflies in with these. And if you can see them, they're flying around here. Oh, look at that, that's super cool. They got pineapple for them to eat on. They got a staircase because there's 2 different floors. You can see the butterflies are all flying around. This is really cool. Probably one of the coolest things I've seen throughout the terminals today and at any airport ever. We got an emergency cage, waterfall. We go actually into the cave. That's kind of cool. Here's some more. Just enjoying the pineapple. We got different signs throughout it explaining the butterflies that are in there and about their habitat and such, which is really cool. Well, that was the Butterfly Garden, one of the coolest things I've probably seen. So now we'll head to the movie theater. So here's the entrance to the movie theater. So it says free screenings all day, all night. And then you walk into the theater here, be a little quiet. So that definitely looks like a good spot to hang out. They got different movies playing all day. You could even probably fall asleep in there. And they also have a schedule here, as you can see, so you know which movies are playing at what time. All airports should have this, really. Okay, so unfortunately the slide, which I was hoping I get to go on, because it's not just for kids apparently, is back in the public area, which I can't really go back into, because then I would have to try to go back through security and immigration, which I already did it, so they probably wouldn't let me. So I won't get to do that, but I'll insert some videos or clips of the slides so you guys can see at least what it is. But now I'm gonna head to Terminal 4, the last of the terminals, and they have a few things there. And actually, to access Terminal 4, you actually have to take a shuttle bus. Unlike the rest of the terminals where you can take the Sky Train, this one isn't connected to the other terminals, so you have to take a bus. So take the bus over there and see what they got. Well, I tried to go to Terminal 4, but they wouldn't let me because my flight is actually in Terminal 2. So unfortunately I don't get to go there, but still got to see Terminal 1, Terminal 2, and Terminal 3, which all had super cool amenities. I'll throw up some more pictures, some clips of Terminal 4 and what it has to offer. I think it's some more gardens. They also have a movie theater there and some other stuff. But now I got a flight to catch, so it's been fun. Been able to explore one of the most popular airports in the world. It was really cool to see all the different stuff they have, and I wish they would implement this stuff into other airports, especially in the US. My favorite terminal would probably have to be Terminal 3. The butterfly garden was super cool. The movie theater was really cool. And then of course it has other gardens and lounges and everything. All of these terminals have, different restaurants, food hawkers, places to sleep, everything. So I didn't highlight that stuff too much individually. But yeah, Terminal 3 was probably my favorite. The other 3 are still awesome as well. Again, this is one of the world's biggest, most popular, nicest airports in the world. So definitely, if you have a layover here, if you get the chance to come to Singapore, definitely do spend some time in the airport. You wouldn't think to stay in the airport at any other place, but here is one where you would want to. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I'm headed back to the US now. Got long flights ahead of me, so wish me safe travels, and I will see you guys in the next one.